absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Rodgers now to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
A good chance this is four-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Toss left to Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Intended for number 85, incomplete. Quay Walker on the coverage.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset. That was a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception in the first. Rodgers now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now Sterling Hoffrichter set to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 2nd and 6. And that's incomplete. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
Rodgers going to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. That's complete to Doubs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Completes it again to Doubs. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running right, Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find Lazard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Now Rodgers.
This one swung out here to Jones.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They'll run it with Jones. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Aaron Jones, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play. And boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
Will Lutz on for the point after. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Now the ball comes loose. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
How about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it
over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On second down, there's the option going left. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jameson Williams who's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll look to throw. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. They give him 13 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
Inside give to Elliott. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have retaken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hunger group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. An inside give to Jones.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Rodgers now on first down.
On the out route, Dobbs brings it in.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Aaron Jones
with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game, as his guys have now moved out in front. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Rodgers. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's complete to Lazard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Got Dobbs over the middle.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. On second down, it's Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll go with Jones. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority. It was 4-down territory. They went for it, picked it up. They didn't get the touchdown. But what a great consolation prize. A new set of down.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And that is caught. It's Davis.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in his first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket.
In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The Lions on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw here. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs.
You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I would use different moves. I would move.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Chase Lucas. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.